All right, look at this hit. Do you think this is a clean hit out of my nephew? See, he's the one. Bang! Clean?
Oh, whoa, listen, timeout. He's the one
yeah,
getting hit?
He's on D. Look at that. Hit, bang.
Good hit.
Yeah, good clean, right?
Yeah.
People were saying that wasn't clean. That's ridiculous. DG Now, episode 8, I believe, right?
7.
Episode 7. You guys just missed the ultimate question by Devo, thinking that celebrities would retweet him on Twitter. Like, assuming that celebrities would retweet you on Twitter.
I don't tweet often. It's actually first, like, personal tweet in a long time. The Andy Moog piece, come on.
Yeah. Paula, do me a favor. Go tweet at The Rock and see if he retweets you.
It's Andy Moog. He's a Vaughn custom rep.
Ridiculous.
I'm throwing Vaughn legacies on a picture.
All right.
Just expecting a little love.
Let's hit topic 1. My wife is going to hate me because she hates when I use my phone on videos like this. But I don't know who was nominated for Golden Globes. Did you watch the Golden Globes last night?
No, I was in a hockey rink.
All right, you were in a hockey rink. The only thing I know is the dude, Jason Sudeikis.
Yes.
He won for some category, and you love that show, don't you, Ted Lasso?
Ted Lasso. Unbelievable. It's actually my favorite show, I'd say, of 2020.
That's what I was going to ask you. What are your favorite shows of 2020? That's so many people are raving, like going nuts about that show.
I would rank that up there in, for me, top 5 shows of all time.
Really?
Yes.
Give me the list. Now we're on it. Now it's about you. Top 5. Go.
No,
go.
I'm not doing
Too
that.
much pressure?
Yeah.
You're an Entourage guy.
Entourage is number 1.
Yep.
Can't even touch it. I like my boy The Rock. Ballers.
I forgot
Friends.
Ballers existed.
Seinfeld.
Entourage.
Lasso.
Entourage, Ballers, Seinfeld, Friends, and Lasso.
Yeah.
That's a pretty interesting list.
I'm not in office space.
Not an office guy?
No.
Yeah.
Office, it goes to show you right there. I'm not an office
I kind of like that top 5 list. It's a little random, but it's interesting. It's an interesting one.
It's mine.
All right. Cost of waiting. We're going into the mortgage and real estate section of DG Now. The cost of waiting, you've done a little bit of homework to describe to the audience here.
Yeah. No, I mean, last week was the largest jump in interest rates, one of the largest jumps in my career in 20 years. I felt like, we were in the middle of 07, 08 run. We saw rates go from like mid to high 2s up into the low 3s. On a $700,000 purchase, that translates into like $225 a month. And what does that mean for the buyer? Well, for the person that's, pre-approved and looking on like the higher end of their budget, that can be like a $50,000 swing just in a week, bang, like that. So
that's crazy.
I think it's really important for buyers in the market right now. If you are pre-approved, connect with your lender, see how this week has impacted you, because you may be thinking X when it's really Y when it comes down to monthly payment. Now, not to freak out here by any means.
Yep.
I think rates are going to probably correct themselves. I'm hoping a little bit this week. And you're not going to see anything crazy. But from that 2.75 range to 3.5, which we've been saying, the 30-year was going to trade in that range through 2021. It just goes to show you that when rates move, they move. And it impacts what you're trying to buy.
And they can call you too and do one of those analysis that you're seeing on the screen right now.
Right.
You put together an analysis, describe that process just so people have that in their heads.
Yeah, no, with our pre-approved clients, we just break it down and we show them different price points and what payments look like.
Yep.
and what the cost looks like over time. And the same thing with cost of waiting, like we were talking about. So people are freaking out, like, is there a bubble? Are prices going to turn? We can show you, well, what if prices turn and rates go to 4.5, what does that do to your purchasing power? It's really amazing to see how that impacts your bottom line.
All right, go to your trusted ally here, whether it's Devo, whether it's somebody else, but either way, if you want to learn more about that, DM us. I think it's is it in the top right corner of these videos? Is it down there? Yeah, I don't know. All right, and I practice what I preach. I said on episode, 7, 8, 9, whatever it was, we need a guest for DG Now, and what did I go out and do? I went out and got it done. Regan Peterman, Duxbury, joined us in studio. Great to have her here.
Right. No, it was awesome. She had some awesome intel on the market down there and just how to list your home in today's market with COVID and the craziness, open houses, no open houses. What do you do? So it was pretty cool. Now, what do you do? Just add it in here?
Just like magically appear.
The house is going to sell.
Right.
There's nothing on the market. Your house is going to sell. If your hydrangeas aren't blooming, it's okay. People need places to go. We have one buyer who's homeless because we sold their house, and they're living with their parents and just so ready to get out of that house and need to buy a house, but we haven't found one yet because one hasn't popped up.
All right, that was great to have Regan in, and you can go get on our YouTube page. You can go. This is a call to action, by the way. Remember how to do this. A call to action. Regan Peterman full interview on our YouTube page, so go subscribe.
Tahoe?
Okay, so hold on. Okay, you planned that one. That's ridiculous. So I don't know why nobody in the room. Paul is in the room when we do this. You're right next to me. I said Lake Tahoe 7 times and nobody pointed it out. You got to admit, Paul, you don't have a mic, but I was pretty furious. I was like actually rattled by that. Was I not last week?
Next week, DG now.
Goodbye.